So I'll tell you about school life, teacher gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool. It's cool, being like a uplifted part of the community and teaching stuff. But I got a sub. I can't be a permanent teacher at these places because like I get too attached. Like, I care about future and shit, and I get so frustrated and disgruntled and unsettled seeing the structure of these systems and stuff like that. Like, so this is like a charter school. So like the whole protest is going on currently, right? And charter schools have a lot more leeway. They get away with a lot more BS versus public schools. And it's like, it's strange that they even exist because like teachers still there, but it's like it's a lot of it's glorified daycare. This question.
I was going to say shout out to Charles Schools and shout out to Charlie Middle School back in Georgia.
All
Alright, cool.
Shout out to Georgia's Middle School. Okay. So yeah, so I've seen a lot. So basically, I'm a glorified hall monitor, and also teacher support. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing for the day, and it's chill and everything. But it's like I've been in this place for like 2 years on and off, and I've seen like some students like consistently be the same person. You know what I mean? Like this disruptive, like cautious, like violent, all that stuff, and they're still there every day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get why that person would like these individuals would still be there. Pause that. Side story. So I'm working in class today. Like I'm thankful I speak Spanish. Like that shit really came in handy today. It made me feel really good inside because there were students that couldn't speak English, and this is a charter school, right? So they couldn't speak English. They're in class. The teacher's in English. It's about humanities or history, whatever it is, about like, amendments, government history and shit. Bro, they're in the classroom supposed to have shit about the 13th and 14th Amendment, and they're like, what, middle school, whatever, and they don't speak English. Like, it's a good 5 of them I met today. And I'm like, and so they're just distracted. Like, some of them are like, some are like studious, like the girls are going to be more studious. Boys are going to be more crazy. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a football in class. Like, why the fuck are you throwing a football in class? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's strange, it's unique, it's really individual, and pushing through it. So I felt great, giving all these ideas and, help and support. And I was like, all right, so like, que si no entiende que tu maestro está diciendo, escriba cualquier que tu si él diga con la pared. Like, if you don't understand what they're saying, at least write down what you see write down on a piece of paper what you see the teacher write on the noteboard. At least do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't need to waste your time here. Like, I know you don't understand what the fuck is going on, but still try to push through. And it's all that in school. You know what I'm saying? So like, they've been dealing with this for the longest. This is their peeps. You would think they'd have like a solution for this, but it's a charter school, which I'm pretty sure has white administration. So apparently there's like degrees of it. There's like administration, teachers, and their staff. Who I thought were administration were really staff. And staff are basically like hall monitors too, and deal with people and the parents and the kids and shit like that. But somebody put administration, who you think is the front desk and shit, it's not them. It's still the staff. But the administration is like always in the back in the distance. I don't see these people for the most part. They're like more hidden. And then there's like a dean, and I'm like with the staff. So like I'm there, I'm doing my work, and it's like I go to the office to like ask like, and I'm assisting a sub teacher in a class that hasn't had a teacher in like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you assisting a sub teacher?
I'm assisting a sub teacher. Who, you know what I mean, while doing my other job, like multitasking. I'm a support across the board, right? So I'm assisting a sub teacher for a class that hasn't teacher in 3 months, and he's doing the best he can. He's only been there for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's not permanent. He's just a short-term sub teacher, and he's a cool dude. He's vibed and shit. And it's like, I'm trying to understand the inner mechanics of this thing, and I understand what's going on. So he's there basically like first class trying to teach his lesson. Second class he's showing like Simpsons, 2 episodes of Simpsons in one class. You know what I'm saying?
The fight with him and Peter, right?
No, it was about the Marge on like some like the Island TV show thingy. It was like last season, you know what I'm saying? But Simpsons or Black Panther, right? So the kids supposed to learn about that too, and like they have a lot of lack of discipline, and it's really bad where we're at in society where this becomes, from my experiences, the middle of middle schools. You know what I mean? And I've seen the rich Jewish ones, and the things are fucking elite. They're so nice. They're so nice, bro. Jewish schools are nice as fuck with armed security.
You think?
I've seen it. And then there's like the Latin schools, and then there's the black schools. And it's like the black schools are like it's like slave plantations, man. It's brutal, and it's disheartening, and all that. I've seen it all in between, man. And it keeps giving me like a different tier of like motivation to like offer a solution to this world because it's been going on too long, and you know, it's our fucking future and shit. They can't be like fucked up and like fucked over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel obliged to help out, but I care too much. So I thought I would keep myself distant. So that motherfucking student said suck my dick to me in school today. Yeah. That. And he tried to do it all slick and shit under his breath. I'm like, I'm not gonna even trip with you. I'm just gonna go to the office, say, hey, there's a student. You know, is this normal for you guys? You can come take care of this or not? And I mean, and then they came in, walked around for a minute around the hall, and he came back and said, I'm sorry, teacher. I'm like, what are you sorry for? He's like,
I got suspended for that shit back in the day.
It's black and brown are different levels of interaction. And I see this too, man. I see this too. And also charter schools have a whole different frequency. They can't really suspend students because they need to keep them there for the money. So a lot of it's glorified daycare. Right. And that's across the board. And that's because of the parents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it all stems from the tree. And you can see the roots of it. You can see their personalities. You see it, you know? And a lot of time, you know, I think it was the gray hair or whatever, I'm getting better at like resonating the class. Like, yo, I don't care if you learn right now or not, but please respect the class and don't make noise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
silence.
At least that. Like, pass notes, I don't care. Listen to music, I don't care what you do. Just don't be loud and disrespect the class. You know what I'm saying? That's at least for me. And when that isn't a minimum, I can't even deal with the class. I'm like, you know, I'm sorry, teacher. I can't even support you right now because I care too much. I'm going to have to walk out. You know what I mean? And I left him, it was like the last 30 minutes of the day.
You walked out?
I don't have to be there. I'm support, nigga. I support wherever the fuck I want to go. He needs support the whole goddamn day. I can't be that backbone from the whole goddamn time because that's not my job description. And also it's like, it's in too deep. It's in too deep. Like some points is like, just messed up. It's just going to be like and I remember being a kid, you know what I mean? But we were a different era, you know what I mean? I know it's just, everyone says that shit. But I've been a teacher across the goddamn world. So where we're at here is fucking, it's an abomination. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. First world problems are spoiled as fuck. A lot of stuff going on with lack of support. And I get this teacher strike. And I totally get the teacher strike. And apparently LAUSD is worse. Apparently it's worse with 40-size classrooms. So like, I don't know. So I just feel like I want to be a part of the solution and shit. And I have to understand the levels of the bullshit we're going through. And that's not to like talk to you in the world and everything. But
okay.
Yeah. So
why not teach you?
Yeah. So like someone has to do it. You know, and I feel we can like, and also just being like a black guy in the school hopefully makes them not racist. You know what I'm saying? Like has them exposure to culture and stuff. Like all of them love fucking Beyonce and shit. All of them bump Wu-Tang and all that fucking XX and Tashawn. All them little emo kids do all the dances. They know the culture. But I can see there's like when their parents come up, like, who's the black guy? I can see that in the parents' eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that is always weird. And you just push through. You always push through it. You know, you just tone it out, zoom it out, and go through happy vibes and shit. So like it's just the like off end of it is speaking of the whole system. And it's hoping that we as a society can find like solutions for this because, you know, we're our brother's keeper. So, you know, let's go on, Guru, for a moment. Just thought.
Boy, you're a better man than me. What? I went out public schools when that kid, bro. If I would have said to a fucking dude teaching, and none of it would have jacked me up, bro. Yeah, you definitely. And one thing I learned is like, you know, a popular phrase that only a fool will argue with a fool kind of thing. Like you can't argue with a drunk person. And it's like I learned it quickly. Is like when kids start stuff, you can't argue with a kid. They're always gonna fucking win. They're a fucking kid. You can't. Anything they say is gonna come against you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole like kids have the power now. How teachers back in the day don't get suspended for that shit? You have kids for like kids saying some disrespectful shit. They come at the next day. I
mean, yeah, but back in the day, you got suspended and expelled. Like we were like, I feel as a black or ethnic minority community, from my era generation, if you did some stuff in school, you were quickly weeded out to alternative schools to not being in school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it was.
And there weren't charter school options that, you know, would totally tolerate your blatant disrespect on multiple levels in the name of keeping you there as a body for a paycheck. Like they're basically daycare / schools, but mostly daycares because the lack of order in so many structures that it's disingenuous to education. just a thought. Let's keep this short, guys. I'm gonna drag your ears out, but thank you for your support, sir.
No problem. You already know.
All right.
I just want to see them.
World, what do you think, guys? What do you think, world?